your thoughts on the role moving forward, potentially if guys can't go this week.
Yeah, I'm ready. That's my thoughts. I'm ready.
How would there has to be a kind of a process with all that, especially at this stage in your career, kind of understanding it, seeing it the way you've seen it, to be ready when the number gets called.
The process is come every day like you are the guy, and I do that, so I'll be ready.
Talking to Dylan, and I know he kind of went through some roller coaster rides as a rookie, and a lot of rookies do, but he credited you for being somebody that's really talked to him and explained to him the situation, and being that elder statesman, I guess, or that mentor. How important is that to you to pass along that kind of knowledge?
It's really important. When I came in the league, I had great guys like Drake Bell, Theo Reddick, and they did that for me. I feel like this game it's not an easy game to play, especially this position. I think it's one of the toughest positions mentally because for one, there can only be one guy out there most of the time. Receivers, sometimes you have 3 to 4 guys out there, DB, so on and so forth. You have a plethora of guys out there. So being in a very unique situation, playing running back, it can take a toll on you mentally. And of course, like you say, he has some roller coasters up and down his rookie year, but he's a heck of a player and he'll get another shot. And I told him that, and here it is.
From your perspective, how did he handle it?
Great, man. He's a very mature guy. He's the oldest rookie ever been around. I give him a lot of crap about that. So, he's a guy who he brings this work hat every single day. So I expect Dylan to have a great game on Sunday.
Coaches have been really hyping you up, talking good about you, saying nice things. Like, have you been hearing that, paying attention to it, and how does that feel when that happens?
I really don't pay attention to them. I just go out there and do my job.
How have you felt so far getting out on the field, getting the reps, just kind of getting your feet wet, so to speak?
I feel real good to be out there. I'm a training coming out there and finally get to display it. Feel good.
How's it being around guys like Jack Jones and Bobs and Dr. Morian, just trying to get pointers and tips from them as you can?
It's real good getting to learn different things that they do, and I can implement that in my game, and it helps me out.
Not only in game day with those guys getting hurt, but just not being able to practice, getting extra reps. How valuable is that for you?
I feel like they help me out too, getting a different cause and getting the experience out there, so it helps me out.
Obviously, we all saw, we knew what you did in college, we knew what you did in training camp. Is this about what you expected? Did you think you'd play this well right away and kind of be able to step in and, adjust to the league this well?
I feel like when my time called, I'll be ready, I'll just train, I'll do that, so. Yeah.
Awesome.
What was with that experience, getting some plays against the Dolphins, who, receivers are known as the fastest receivers in the league.
Yeah.
How did that experience benefit you?
Oh, it's good, get to see different speeds and stuff. I feel like it was good.
Did you have a moment where you're like, that's Tyreek Hill, or that's Jalen Waddle? Did you have those moments?
Not for real.
Is there anybody that you have looked up to throughout, you're coming up, early on?
For receivers or cornerbacks?
Oh, no, a cornerback.
Or
any player, I guess.
I used
that inspired you.
Yeah, I used to like to watch Sartain. I used to like to watch him.
So, what is this week going to be like then?
Good. It's about to see who make the most plays.
Yeah, they're same dudes out there, so we kind of know a little bit what they're going to do, but we always got to be ready to react and pivot whenever they do something different.
Years ago, I interviewed Michael Jordan. He talked about when he was in the zone, it felt like the rim was 6 feet wide. Mm-hmm. You're kind of in that zone right now. You're playing. I know it's not basketball, but is there a way? Do you feel like? Can you feel? I'm in the zone.
I don't know. I just feel like the game every week's kind of slowing down a little bit. At the beginning of the year, stuff's kind of flying everywhere. And, each game's kind of slowed down a little bit. So the same thing that happened in college too. Every year it kind of slowed down a little bit. So definitely that's happening.
Brock, it seems like you're a guy that you don't get too much tied up in the stats or accolades. Where does that come from for you? Is that just kind of the way you've always been?
Yeah, I guess so. Just knowing that there's always another week coming, and this week's a brand new week, and I always got something to prove.
Are you able to appreciate it though? When you have most catches ever by tight end in the game, your first 100-yard games, so celebrating your touchdown. Do you still kind of have fun in those moments?
Yeah, no, I definitely it's still fun. But like I said, there's always another week. But I guess end of the season, you need to relax and probably reflect a little bit. But we're not there yet. So.
Obviously, the offense looked improved this week in Miami. Mm-hmm. How much more can it even improve with just another week?
Yeah, no, I mean, Coach Turner's throwing a few more wrinkles in there and stuff, so yeah, I'm excited to see what happens this week. We'll see.
You seem to transition really smoothly from receiver to runner. Is that something that you had to work on throughout your career, or is it something that came naturally?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of pretty natural for me. I think I was just focused on catching the ball and getting vertical and getting as many yards as I can. So.
And then you obviously put up some good numbers. If you were to self-critique for this rest of the season, is there anything that you're looking at yourself saying, I want to improve in this aspect moving forward in the 2 games of the season?
Oh man, I don't know. It's just everything. I just want to play my best every game and just never make a mistake or do anything wrong.